Hello, and welcome to the Earthsea Museum of Magic and Culture. In this tour, we will explore the magical world of Earthsea and the magic that makes it special. Throughout the tour, we will look at the four major topics and ideas that permeate magic in the world of Earthsea. These topics, or fields, are culture, artifacts, spells, and creatures. We will look at how all four of these aspects of magic come together to show how dangerous the world of Earthsea is, both with and without magic, as well as the culture that evolved from these dangers. So, let's start the tour. We start our tour on the homepage. The first thing that we see is a majestic image of an island tower, much like the ones that sit on the island of Roke. The museum is structured in a way that breaks all the artifacts into major categories, in much the same way that the school on Roke breaks up the different parts of magic into respective parts of the school. A further look at the homepage reveals the 4 studies and a map of Earthsea to orient the visitor. Throughout the rest of the tour, all object pages will have a map under them displaying where the object lies within the world. The first category that we will visit is the culture category. The 2 major examples of the dangers of magic are the School of Roke and the Tower of Terranon. These 2 places are very culturally important places, as the most prestigious wizards come from the School of Roke, and the tower was built as an extension of the evil and powerful ability of the Stone of Terranon. The danger of this world is echoed by the mere existence of Roke and its need to train endless generations of magical warriors to fend off the magical evils of the world. Conversely, the enchanted stone tower of Terranon stands as a shrine to the evil powers of the world and how an entire culture built itself off a powerful, evil, magical stone. Even the non-magical aspects of the world create a dangerous aspect of life that permeates Earthsea culture. The world is just a conglomeration of islands in a very unforgiving sea, so an entire culture of transport ships and slavery rose thenceforth. Similarly, the Kargish Empire poses an ever-present threat to the people of Earthsea in the form of their violent expansionist empire. Next, we will look at the artifacts of the world. These are special objects of the world that have magical powers. The cloak and wizard staff are 2 important items that distinguish a wizard from the other inhabitants of the world, as wizards are able to control magic. This magic, however, is very volatile and can be used for very evil ends in the hands of the wrong person. These wizards are able to control the fabric of reality through a concept called true names, which allows a wizard complete control over an object or person, provided they know the object or person's true name. This is dangerous because it gives a lot of power to a very small subset of people who are simply trusted based on their knowledge of magic to use it well. An example of this evil ability lies in the Stone of Terranon, which has great power over the ones who fall under its spell. They are nearly defenseless against its magic because many of them are not magic users themselves. Next, let's explore the creatures of the world. To be fair to the world, not all of the creatures which inhabit it are inherently bad or dangerous. The otak and goat, for example, are harmless inhabitants of the land. Many of them are simply pets for other inhabitants of the land, like humans. The gebeth and dragons, however, pose a considerable threat to the inhabitants of Earthsea. These creatures are extremely dangerous and can use their magical abilities to cause considerable suffering. The gebeth can take control of a person and even consume the energy of their being to make itself more powerful and take more lives. The dragon is a very dangerous enemy that uses magic and true names to achieve its own goals, which usually include gathering and hoarding large amounts of formerly human wealth. These creatures pose the most considerable threat to the world because of the large amount of inane power that they can use. The last category we will cover are the spells themselves. These spells include illusion magic, changing magic, summoning magic, runes, healing magic, and fog and concealment magic. Much of these magical types can be used for both good and bad reasons, but have the potential to do much more bad than good. Illusion magic and concealment magic allow for great deception. Changing magic allows for a magic user to change someone into something else